everybody and welcome on today's video. Today we are inside, it's winter, the weather is not that great and I don't have a whole lot to do on my trees. So I've been watching quite a lot of videos lately on YouTube, and one of the videos that I saw was from Xavier from Expressions of Grace Bonsai, and well, he's doing really nice things, and he's always willing to learn and explore new techniques and so on. And I saw one of his videos, and it was about a scots pine. And I thought, well, maybe there's a possibility to improve or restyle this tree. So I asked him to send me a picture, the recent picture of his pine, and he kindly did. So that's the picture that he sent me. And I printed it out. And so I thought it might be possible to get this tree a little shorter, a little more compact, to make it look older. So I'm now going to draw the contours of this pine and then try to rearrange the branches, virtually of course, on a piece of paper, and then I will send this to him, and of course it's his tree and he can do whatever he wants with it. Well, life inside is kind of peaceful, isn't it? Hello. Hello. So this is how the tree looks today. So Xavier explained in his video that this is a sacrificed branch and he's just using it to thicken the trunk here, which seems a very good idea. And then we have a trunk line that goes up and up and up and up, and there's already some nice ramification and an interesting branch which makes a secondary trunk here, and then a nice side branch. So I think this tree looks good, but maybe it is possible to make it look a little better. I finished drawing the contours, and well, if you put this piece of paper right on top of this one, that's exactly what you have. So this is how the tree looks without needles, without foliage, and now it is a question of rearranging all these branches. So I'm thinking this should become the top, like so. This should be the top. This part should be the top. And then this should come over here. And well, okay, let's do that. So in order to do that, I'm going to take a piece of paper, put it on top of this one, and I'm just going to draw the right proportions. So I'm starting here. And here we have the first branch, like so. And then I want to increase it. I don't think it is visible for you, but I can still see the outline. So we have to increase the curve here, make this a little more curvy, and then this like so. Okay. Well, I'm going to finish this and show you then what I have in mind. So this is what I came up with. And as you see, well, I took the same proportions, and while when I was drawing this part, I just twisted my original drawing here, and then I put that on top. And so I'm sure that this length is exactly this length, and that I'm not making up some well, not inventing something that is not possible to make afterwards. So yeah, when you do a drawing, you must be well, consistent and honest. And now it is time to get out the beautiful crayons. It's a brand new box. It's never been opened, so the Question is, can you even open it? I don't know. I don't know. My God, this is difficult to open. How can a kid even open this? Yeah, I found out that's why I cannot open it. It's plastic. Is there any other plastic? No, there's not. My goodness. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is trying to show with some coloring what I mean. So I'm going to take a kind of brown, a kind of gray here. So let's start with the brown. So this part, I'll finish the coloring of camera, is this part. Just to make it clear. And then we have the gray part, which is this part, and is this part here. Okay. Hoping that this is clear, because I have this thing in my mind, but that's not a it's not because I have it in my mind that anyone else can understand my way of thinking here. It's not always clear. Okay, so let's take another color, maybe black. So I think that this part here, which is very important because it's the top, this part here is going to be, and I'm going to color this branch too, because this is the new top. I'm not sure that gray was a good idea, because it is, well, kind of black and gray were a good idea because they look alike, but okay, it's gonna work. And then maybe green. So I have a green portion here, which is this branch, and then a lighter green maybe, but I think it's becoming quite obvious now. This one is this one. Okay, and then we have, well, how about another kind of brown? We have this one, which is this one. Okay, so just to make it very clear, this one is this one, this one is this one, this little one is this one, the green one here is the green one here, the light green is the branch here, and then we have this little brown here, which is this one. So if we now compare these two, this one is, well, just a little higher than my pencil, and this one is a whole lot higher. So I'm reducing the height of this tree, and like I said, I used the right proportions. So because this is smaller, the trunk will look thicker and more powerful. So that's a good thing. This is a more dramatic sketch, and this is a more, well, and like I said, it looks good. It looks good. It's just another way of thinking. So now for the trouble that we will have, well, that Xavier will have if he ever tries to do this. Now, where are the difficult points here? Well, of course, if you have to bring this branch up to here, that will be a serious bend. But the first thing that I would do is augment this bend here. So from this, you should twist this a little more like that by augmenting the bend here, and automatically this will go here and this one will come here. So that's already because you increase the bend here. So this is still gonna be a dangerous point because it can snap, but I would use raffia here, and then put a piece of wire like so over here and over here, and wrap this in raffia too, so that when you make the bend, it will bend but not snap, because there's a danger that it snaps right in the middle and that it tears, so that's not a good thing. So for the wiring, I would start with 2 wires, of course, one going this way up all to this trunk, and the same wire, same thickness, has to come from down here onto this branch. So you would have a fairly strong wire. Also make sure that your wire is here in the division, so that when you bend this, it stays solid. Okay, so another thing, another bend. This will of course be a difficult bend too, this portion here, so you must be careful there. And then we have this portion here, which is this one. It's the same. So if you apply the same techniques with a bit of raffia, make it solid with a piece of wire on top, and then wrap that piece of wire in the raffia, you should be fine. So this is my idea for this nice spine that Xavier has, and maybe a radical transformation might be an interesting thing to watch. So if he does it, I hope that that he posts a video of it, because it's going to be very interesting to see if this whole thing works, and I'm sure it will. So Xavier, it's up to you now. And for all you guys, well, wishing you a happy new year, much of bonsai fun. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.